Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing a mini review, getting ready with me. So I've never used this palette, as you guys saw in the thumbnail, and I'm really curious because it did have some horrible reviews. At the end you will see me break it down like what I thought. I did swatch some extra shades, but this is currently on sale for $13.99. Regular price is, give me one second, $19.99. All coupons do apply to this, so the 20% off, the $3.50 off, the $10 off. It's not a prestige brand because it's LA Girl. So if you want to see me do a quick review on this, plus getting ready with me on this look, go ahead and keep on watching. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm RLQ.Rosie on Instagram as well as all other social networks. I will link them down below. Go ahead and follow them all. And of course, my longtime subscribers, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, let's get to playing with makeup. Okay, so first off, the brows are horrible. Full disclosure, my eyes are so puffy because there was a lot of crying yesterday. I'm an emotional wreck. Ask Jesse. He's been laughing at me for the last 2 days. Last night we finished The Office, and I cried for 3 episodes straight, like 40-minute long episodes, almost the entire episode. So my eyes are puffy because I'm doing this first thing in the morning. So I thought I'd throw that out there. I don't know if that's going to like hinder or enhance this look, but let's get into this palette. I'm really excited to play with it. I mean, the outside is just so cute. Look how glittery that is. Like, that's a full-on glitter. It's like textured and everything. And when you open it, it doesn't have a mirror, but those are the shades. I'm going to go for like a purpley, crimson-y look. I already had that in mind last night. We're going to dip into this shade first, which is Dynamo. Like a dynamic, but Dynamo. I don't know. That's actually really pigmented. Okay, what the hell? I think that was 2 dips. Okay. My expectations are, I'm hoping for the best, but according to the reviews, it's not that great. I think it was like 3 and 2 and maybe 1 4-star. So those aren't very good odds. So going along with shimmers in the crease, I'm going to go into this pink shade. Don't hate me, I know. There's like no fall actually. I went to tap it out and like nothing came off. But it didn't pick up very much. See that? So I'm hoping that isn't bad news for me. But I'm going to go over that top there. Okay, I don't know about what you guys are seeing, but I'm seeing this look so pretty in my mirror. I'm going to take an eyeliner brush and go into the black shade, which is Hustler, and get super close because that is where my crease is going to be. Yo, for the black, that's really pigmented. What the hell? As usual, I'm going to take Tarte Shape Tape and carve that crease. I do not know about what you guys are seeing once again, but I am loving this look. I'm going to go into this purple. And this is all brushed, like, this is all applied with brushes. I haven't used my fingers for any of this stuff. But, oh, I don't like the way that looks on the brush. God dang it. Yeah, okay, that one was a little bit disappointing. I went back into the palette, but it's so pretty when you do build it up. So I just packed it on. I'm going to spray it with setting spray. And then we're going in again. I love that. That looks really pretty. So we're going to go into the shade called Bougie, and we're going to pop that in the inner corner. I don't even know if that made sense. We're going to pop that in the inner corner. You know, I'm a little mind blown. Can you hear the construction? That this isn't as bad as people said it was. I'm going back into the black so I can deepen that. Getting a little closer so you guys can see that. It's blending really nice. Excuse my brows, like I said, those are horrible. I actually really like the way that blended out. I like the way it applied. Let me finish the other eye off corner and then work the bottom lash line with a couple different more colors. We'll branch out a little bit. I've used only one matte. I've used 2 mattes so far. 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. So 2 mattes and 3 shimmers. Excuse me. So I will be right back. Okay, so for the waterline, I am going to use Alkaline, again, as usual, from Urban Decay, which I've been using in all my recent looks, so I'm so sorry if you guys hate me for that. But, it's just my favorite, especially because right now I have crimson on the lid, like a crimson and purple, so I want to be able to use another color that'll tie it all together. I'm going to go into this shade Chill for now, and I'm going to go into Vision. This is such a pretty shade. Same brush. I know I probably should have changed it out, but I'm going to use the same brush. Okay, so I probably should have done my face before doing my lower waterline, but it's okay, I didn't. I'm going to go ahead and these things that I've been using basically religiously now. I'm so in love with these drops. It's like, the one thing I will tell you, and I just suck at all these, is sometimes it takes a minute to get them out of the dropper. You are supposed to shake it, which I always forget, but I just did that. But I mean, really, look how full coverage that is. Look how freaking naturally gorgeous my skin looks. It's game changer. And it hasn't even dried yet. So I'm going to finish my face off camera and I will be right back. So I want to add a little bit more to this look as far as like tying it all together goes. So I think I'm going to add some of this shade to the bottom lash line. That pigment is so strong that it actually took over the blue. Like, I do not hate this look. I'm going to add just the tiniest bit of liner to the top of my lash lines so that I can throw some falsies on. For lips, I'm going to use one of Popstar Cosmetics shades in Shy Tay Tay. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. No. So this has been my go-to color. In fact, I've been using this to blend with a lot of lighter shades. But I feel like it deserves its moment today. Okay, so I'm going to set with the Lancome Forget It and Fix It. And then this is in the shade Precious Petals from Wet n Wild. And last but not least for lashes, I'm going to pop on these from Lash XO to complete the look. So I will link these down below. You can save 10% off with RLQ.Rosie. So I will be right back. And we're back, so that was it. Sorry for the loud noises once again. This is the final look. So my final thoughts on this palette so far is this palette's pretty damn amazing. So what I noticed about the reviews, let me read a couple of them for you actually. So like I said, it was rated 3 stars. There were 8 reviews. The first one, it says, first off, I'll start by saying the packaging is beautiful. I absolutely love the way the palette is designed, which is true. This is really stunning. The matte reds and browns work very well. A couple of shades work okay. I went to get to the shimmer shades. That's a big note, folks. So I use 1, 2, 3, 4 shimmer shades in this look, and I don't have any real complaints. I did notice that the purple, you had to wet the brush a little bit, but I feel like right now it's $13. For $13, it's not that bad. And especially from like such a small brand like LA Girls. The next 3 one says, so when swatching the shadows on my arm, some of the shades showed up very well and others took some building up, which is fine. But I have a problem with the 2 shades Dynamo, the dark red burgundy, which is the one I used on my main crease, and Future, the silver one. So Dynamo was very dry and barely swatched, taking quite a few times for the color to show. As you guys saw, when I first did this look, that's the first shade I laid down. That shade blew my mind. It was so pigmented. So I don't really know if they had a bad batch or these are inconsistent in like quality, but I do know that I had a good experience with that particular shade. They did say the silver shade, which I was really curious about playing with because it's really pretty. That's this shade here. So I'm going to swatch it. I can tell what they mean by they're dry and a little bit picked up on my hand. And when you swatch it, okay, I can see what they mean. There's not very much on there, so this is definitely one that you would have to wet the brushes for. So I can see where they're coming from with that particular shade. But again, with some of these like lighter ones, it's kind of, you know, up to you. One of the reviews says some busted shimmers. First off, the mattes and the palettes are great, but some of the shimmers leave a lot to be desired. The silver had no pigmentation at all, not even with your fingers. So I guess I can see what that one's saying, but they're saying with that one, and that makes sense. They felt really dry. I don't necessarily go by swatches as much anymore. I feel like swatches are just getting worse and worse. The disappointed one says, I really like the aesthetic of the palette, the glitter, and the price range of the colors for the price. However, when swatching, I was disappointed on some matte. They were just pretty dry. So that's the thing is, if you're swatching it, you might be a little bit more disappointed. But as you guys saw when I applied it on the eyes, they blended out clearly pretty damn well. Like even on this eye, which is my problematic eye, they blended out really well, which I was really impressed with. So I don't, again, and one thing I will say is brushes are everything. So I bought this palette with my own money. I am not on their PR list. In fact, I don't even think I'm on their radar. It's not like a brand that follows me or anything. But as far as what I think of it, I think you get what you pay for. And so far, I'm impressed. And so the mattes in this palette were up to par with, I would even say Morphe. And Morphe is a little bit more expensive. That's kind of like a... I don't want to talk about that. So I'm going to swatch a couple more of the shimmers that I didn't get to use. I'm going to go with this purple one. Or that green one. I'm going to go with this burgundy one. I'm going to go with this green one. And I'm going to go with this gold one. So that's the green. That's the gold. That's the red. And that's the like bronzy one. So these are the swatch shimmers. These are just 4 of them. And as you saw, I only went over like 1 or 2 times with my finger. And I didn't go over these more than once except for that red one. And there's still quite a bit left on my fingers. So I really don't know why it deserved 3 stars. Maybe 4, maybe 3.5. But there were quite a few 2 and 3 in the review. So again, you get what you pay for. There's coupons you can apply. It's $13.99 right now, which by the time this video goes up probably won't be. And like, Ulta always has sales. So if it's something that you're interested in, then I would pick it up. I don't have as many cons for it as I do pros for it. Like I said, it blended beautifully. The shimmers into the mattes blended beautifully. I used about 7 shades on my eyes and I wasn't disappointed at all. So it's really up to you. So I haven't really done a full-on review in a while. So if you like to see these type of videos, let me know down below. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see next. I do have a couple of videos that haven't been edited. That should be coming up soon. So if you don't like this video, please just walk away, pretend it did not happen, and I will see the rest of you in the next video.